From hundreds of aspiring ladies down to our top 16, the Meg ladies faced difficult projects every week that tested their wits, skills, creativity, and their desire to be the next Meg ambassador.
Hey, you wanna get your eyebrows done for free?
Oh my God, nalaloka ako sa mga reaction.
After 11 weeks of demanding challenges, 3 ladies remain. Will our next Meg ambassador be Ira?
I'm Ira Pablo. I'm 18 years old. My father is retired basketball player. Victor Pablo.
Wow, ganda naman ng headpiece mo.
Angel Tech.
Oh,
Sabi kasi nila matari ako, so suot ng crown para
sweet. Eee, I love it.
Our young Carrie Bradshaw, who at the beginning failed to win challenges, but with her unwavering determination, won the only immunity project.
Congratulations! How do you feel now that you have immunity from next week's challenge?
And since then, kept her on top of the group, winning the only individual Meg project.
The lady with the best mock cover for this Meg project is Ira!
these are the moments that I live for. Like, there are no words to explain how happy I am.
Yanni, the young and innocent lady who falls in the middle of the group as she wasn't sure where her place in this world is.
My friends usually call me Annie, but at home I'm just Arian. I grew up in the media. My mom was an actress way back in her heydays, and my dad is a politician.
Experience-wise, I'm 21, but then kapag kayong girls, nagkakwentuhan sila, ang dami nilang kinakwento. Tapos ako, quiet lang ako kasi wala akong alam.
But as the weeks went on, became more motivated and driven to find it.
Our winner, Yanni Steve! We really loved your work. It's actually something that we would see in Meg Magazine.
Being in this competition, I know that I am strong. That I can win this thing.
Or is it Jazz? From the start, this Blasian with persuasion was seen as a powerhouse herself.
My name is Jasmine Reyes. You can call me Jazz. I usually introduce myself as the Asian with persuasion. Pero ngayon, it's the Blasian with persuasion kasi nagpa-blonde na ako.
Among all of the girls, they feel that you are their strongest competition. So how do you feel about that?
I don't want them to feel threatened to me as a friend. Kasi I love them each all equally.
Though she would sometimes fail to meet the high expectations of her,
Kaya mo yan, Jazz!
she only saw it as a push to make her work even better.
It's group 2.
The winning team is Team Jazz.
Oh my God!
Ganito. Silence. Ganito, this morning, it was really quiet. As in, creak, creak, creak. There's not a lot of people na, and then there was 3 na that was left. It was kind of scary, exciting, and sad, and happy at the same time.
This morning, coming into the shoot, I was relaxed. I wasn't nervous. Parang for me, whatever happens today, you know, if I win, if I don't win, I'm gonna be happy. Parang it's gonna be, you know, just easy, last day, fun.
I was having my hair and makeup done, and then I realized that Max and Jules weren't here. So I already had the feeling that the one we would be working with today are the Meg Magazine heads themselves.
Oh, there. Hi. Hi, girl.
Hi!
Welcome to your big photo shoot.
We were supposed to make a nice cover photo shoot, and they will use this picture for our cover whenever we become the next Meg ambassador. So nakaka-pressure siya. Because this will be the one that's gonna be blown up in magazine stands everywhere. At kung tsaka ang face mo, tsaka everywhere.
I actually want to introduce you to the rest of the team, but there's someone I really want you to meet. This is Bianca Gonzalez. She's our editor at large. These are our top three. Ira, Jazz, Yanni.
I was very starstruck because I remember one time last summer I attended this seminar and they made us write down celebrities I wanted to work with. And then two of the celebrities I wrote down there was Divine Lee and Bianca Gonzalez. And I never knew that entering Meg would make me achieve those two things.
Pampasok niya, akala ko si Katy Perry, didn't have my glasses on. Tapos mag-hi siya sa akin. So, hi!
Generally, I was so calm. And then Bianca came, and then everyone started coming in, and I was like,
Are you scared?
Excited and nervous.
Dapat excited.
And nervous.
A perfect cover girl would be someone who you look at the magazine and you'd want to buy it kasi parang she will say, I want to be your friend. She has confidence but she's not too trying hard. Parang chill lang siya.
Great. So are you guys ready to get started?
Yeah.
I think Ira's ready, so
Yes, we
we'll
will
get
start
started
with your
you.
layouts, Ira.
Good luck.
You girls can chill first.
Yeah, see you later.
Jeric, game.
I'm very nervous because while I was in the shoot, everything was controlled. I mean, they styled me, they did my makeup. I felt more pressured because I had to do good for them and to produce a Meg cover quality photo.
Our first girl of the day was Ira. And I can imagine how much pressure that is because when she stepped inside, the two other girls were watching her. So being the first on set, with your competition watching you, I can just imagine how nervous she was. She looked tense, honestly. After a few poses, maybe by the first half of the first layout, she was more loose. But then she is the type of girl that with minimal effort looks really good in a picture. She has a great smile. Great smile, which is odd because she said that she likes her fierce face more. But when she smiled, talagang the whole frame lit up.
Then yung isa, oh, di ba? Ang happiness.
It was very different compared to the photo shoot projects we had before because I did my own thing. And then this time I had to follow what they were saying and it was kind of difficult. It was something new and it was a little bit challenging for me.
Yay! Good job!
Now you have an interview.
The cover story is the feature on the cover star. You go there if you want to read more about her, where she came from, who is this girl, how did she get started, what was in her that made her win and become the Meg ambassador. We have to make sure that the person is compelling with a very, very good story to tell. So, good job.
Thank
How are you
you.
feeling?
Very relieved and very emotional at the same time because everything's almost done.
The thing is, when people look through your reel and then, they look through the roster of contestants, some of them have said, na parang, oh, Ira, which one?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
It's all about personal fulfillment. Like if I'm happy, then nothing else matters. I mean, if they say this about me and I already delivered my best, I just make sure I deliver my best all the time.
So, I want to know, who do you think a Meg girl really is? Because if you're a Meg ambassador, right, you should be able to really connect with the audience.
I believe these are the women that believe that they are beautiful and they're strong. They sort of have this eagerness and desire to express themselves and to put themselves out there. Meg is about building confidence just like what it did to me. What I learned about dreams is that you're supposed to fight for it.
It's all right.
And if you don't fight for it, then it's not a dream.
Ira's great. What's endearing about Ira, and that came through very well in the interview, is that She tried very hard to be very composed, but eventually you could see through the cracks what she was really feeling. And when that came through to the camera, I thought that was the most beautiful moment of all.
Super weirded out na wala si Jules, wala si Max, because usually you have these friendly face para ganon, and you go tapos palakasan lang kayo ng ganon. Or like, you just have to get used to the fact that you're always gonna meet new people. Hi, Marjan.
This is Portia, the fashion assistant.
Hello. Wow, it's so nice. When I found out that I'll be working with the Meg team, outside my face is like this. Inside, I'm like this. I'm so screaming inside because I'm like so excited. Hindi ko lang pinakita, but it was such an honor actually. You know, I'm so blessed to be part of the top 3 already, and to have this as the project for the top 3. I was already super thrilled and exhilarated with the fact na this is actually a prize for me na.
Sorry, can you try holding the cape? And then the other hand just down. Eh, kasi may pa-cape sa mata. Mamaya. Pero ito muna, meron naman.
Kinakapa ko lang naman what they like, what they don't like. So I asked them, what's your idea? Is there anything that you'd like? So,
Paano?
pero fierce mo yung mukha or smiling na?
Smiling.
Smile.
Always friendly.
They told me naman it's friendly, happy, wanna be my friend? Wanna be my friend? Wanna be my friend? Okay, you picture. And I think I tried my very best in doing that. And I think some of them were happy with my shots naman.
I liked how Jazz was involved, meaning before she stepped on set, she actually asked, so what do you want this photo to look like? Meaning, she was involved. And that's always so important for a model or any on-cam talent. So yeah, same na medyo mas dayagan to, pero yung mga ginagawa mong baon kanina.
So hindi na straight.
Yeah, pwedeng may ganyan-ganyan. Pero still smiling. She had initiative. She didn't wait for direction. She had a lot of poses, so much so that we actually had to tell her to freeze this pose and then give us variation before moving on to the next. So she had that. Also a very pretty face. It's hard for chinitas to make their eyes sparkle. She was able to do that. I think though, it's hard because I'm all for self-expression, and I'm sure Jazz's blonde hair is her personal way to express herself. But at the same time, if you're a Meg reader, ultimately, when you see a cover with a girl with blonde hair, nakaka-alienate ka agad eh. So maybe that is the downside of having Jazz on the cover.
After the shoot, I felt, hi! Tapos na, ganon. Tapos na.
Okay, Jazz.
Maya.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling kind of scared and excited at the same
Of this?
Nervous, yeah.
Oh, come on.
Surprisingly. No, because usually I'm on the other end. Diba?
I love Jazz. Jazz is very, very candid as well. But then I think that's her standby mode. That's her normal self. Your first photo shoot of this matter. How do you feel?
First of all, I'm honored. During the shoot, actually, I was kind of like nervous. I was like, I'm not used to this. Pero honestly, I trust you guys so much. So I was like, you know what, whatever you think is bagay and whatever you think na would fit me, I trust you guys.
With a lot of class, I asked her a very tough question about Jules. I said that, you know, how do you differentiate from Jules, who was the previous winner? We have kind of seen some similarities with you and Jules.
Oh, really? Oh,
I really think so, yeah. Personality. So, how would you differentiate? Because you're so close.
It's more of me, how I would like to package myself as a person that's not really as spunky as Jules. Jules, she's a really spunky girl. Ako, may pagka-demure moments. May pagka girl bakla moments, ganon. I really like the whole, a little bit of a seriousness, but you know you can add fun to it.
And I think she answered it very, very well. It's very important to me that she understood her own branding, her own personality, because if you don't get it, I think Meg readers won't get it either.
It was like
the real world na. I felt it. I felt it so much na this is what happens in Meg on a day-to-day basis. Or, you know, when they have shoots. Ganito ka planchado, ganito ka ayos. It's gonna take some time to get used to it. Yung future naming tatlo nandun sa hands nilang lahat. So it's really scary, but...
Paano nga ba bottom turn out? Yeah. Yes! Oh.
She took direction very, very well. The best, I guess, among the three. She was, I would say, a breath of fresh air. Kasi at the end of the day, the team is the most tired already. And to have her at the end of the day was perfect because she was a breeze to work with.
Actually, I like may masahe. Your smile with teeth is fine naman.
I thought parang, you know, they were really strict or kakatakot sila, kaka-intimidate, but they were really kind. You know, they wanted to get a good photo.
What I like most about Yani is her confidence with her size. Obviously, she's the biggest among the three girls, but never in any photo did I see her try to cover it up. Odd guy, she's so confident about her body, but still there's something very shy about her. Yani was pleasantly surprising kasi she naman, when she stepped on set, she was clearly the most shy. But then when it was time to take the picture, she brought her A game naman.
During the actual shoot, I had no idea if I was doing good or if I did really bad. Siguro yung pinaka-basis ko na was their reactions.
Now, Yani, of the three, was the most vulnerable, the most emotional, and also I think perhaps my favorite interview of the three, just because she was so honest and candid. You have quite a few photos of you. Many are very good. How did you feel?
I'm actually pretty excited with the photos, and I'm happy that our final challenge was actually a photo shoot. Because of I Am Meg, I realized how much I love. No, I mean, I know I love the camera. It's something I might or I'd want to consider after, you know.
Really?
Yeah. It might sound weird to people because
why?
People have this idea that if you want to be a model, you have to be this and you have to be that, and I'm not like that. And I think that's also the reason why I'm so into it.
So skinny.
Right now. Yeah.
Right.
Skinny. Basically, yeah.
And you're obviously not. But you're very beautiful.
Yeah, I'm healthy.
No, you're absolutely gorgeous. I hope you know that. You
Yes,
know, we're here to tell you that you're very beautiful. You did great.
Thank you.
So don't cry.
I'm just really emotional because like everything
Yes, I understand.
ending.
Just like Jazz, I asked her a very tough question about how she felt about people saying that she had dropped a lot of weight over the course of the show. Was that from any pressure that you felt, or you know, was it something that you just wanted to get into?
At first, it was. I was so pressured because all the other girls they look good,
skinny,
and I thought that because I was bigger, it was a disadvantage on my part, and it started there. And then I realized that when I lost the first few pounds, I felt better about myself. But other than that, I realized that I was also healthier.
Truly, I enjoy all of their personalities. I hope that the audience will be happy when they see the photos that we've shot of the three girls.
Based on how our conversation went after the shoot, we all have our different bets for the cover. Each girl will bring something different to the table. I hope they like their cover, and I hope the readers like the cover also.
Hey ladies, how are you girls feeling? Getting your makeup done by, of course, our lovely Etude House girls. Tonight we will finally announce who our next Meg ambassador is going to be. Jazz, how are you feeling about that?
Oh, like what I said in the past episodes, you know, whoever wins, I'm totally fine with it. I'm surprisingly okay with it. Win or lose,
I'm just gonna be so happy.
Is there anything that you're looking forward to when you become the Meg Ambassador? What about you, Yanni?
I think more of, writing columns and that. I'm actually more excited with creating a relationship with the readers.
Ira, what would be something that you'd want to tell younger girls who are aspiring na isang araw maging ganun din nila, maging katulad ka nila?
My message to everyone, just like what I did, I don't want them to stop trying and being the best versions of themselves.
It's a life-changing experience and talagang mararanasan nyo lahat eh. Not just being a model or not just being a host, but you also get to see what really happens behind a magazine, how they make these things, you know what I mean, come true. I'm giving this thing up and passing it on to one of you, but it's really great, you know what I mean? And I can really see the next Meg Ambassador in all three of you.
Hi, Ira. You look lovely. Wow, thank you. But you've really grown so much since day one. I can see, but you're still very much Madame-like up to this very night. Now, I want to know, how was your cover shoot?
The final project today was very much professional. We were working with the team behind Meg Magazine themselves. It was a lot of pressure on me, to do my best for them. But this time, I want them to be proud of what I can do for them.
How are you?
It's a very emotional day. But today, I'm just really thankful to be here and to see everyone again and to just enjoy.
What's the best lesson that you have learned in this competition?
Definitely to be myself.
Hey, Jazz! So you had your cover shoot today.
Yes.
How did you prepare for your shoot? Did you look in the mirror?
my
Did you
gosh.
practice different poses?
What's funny is I was looking at different poses, ganon, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, I have to be ready kasi di naman talaga ako sanay.
Yeah.
And when I saw Ira, they were actually teaching her what to do, what's nice for her, and I was like, ay, okay, I'll just wait for them to say what's perfect for me.
How do you feel right now at this moment?
It's more of like I wanna embrace the moment talaga. Because this is not gonna happen again. I'm trying to suck up everything that I can in the present.
In the moment.
Yes, in the moment. So that's what's happening with me right now.
I want you to know that I'm so proud of you, all of you, and I hope you know that whatever happens, you are already a winner, Jazz. So I'm so proud of you, and good luck and congratulations! We're so excited! Yanni!
Hi, ma'am.
Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how excited I am. How was your photo shoot today?
I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
So kasi diba parang I'm not naman a model. So I don't know if I did good or if I did bad. Bianca Gonzalez starts to walk in.
What did you feel?
Na-pressure ako bigla. Parang nandun na yung nerves. Kasi the atmosphere was really different from I Am Meg to the real world.
Now that you're seated in front of me, now that we're talking and we're about to have our final Meg assembly, right now, how are you?
I'm really happy. I'm nervous. Yeah. I'm nervous and sad at the same time. Nervous, I think that's given. Because, it's still a competition.
What is the most rewarding thing that you got in this competition?
I want to say, meeting these amazing people. But, more personally, I think it's really the confidence. And I Am Meg helped me so much.
And you do
Girl.
know that you're very beautiful, yeah?
Yeah.
You do know that now.
Yeah.
Before it was like, okay lang. Now,
Thank you,
now, I am beautiful. I am strong. I have a place in this world. I am Meg. Hello, ladies. Welcome to Club Hayes and welcome to your final Meg Assembly. Okay, first of all, I'd like to introduce the members of the assembly for tonight. We have a very special lineup. First up, he is the reason why we all learn to love what we do. He is a Phenomenal genius who has made our country proud. TV100 head Mike Caranda. And of course, you've worked with her today, the deputy editor of Meg Magazine, Miss Wyatt Ong. And our birthday girl / cutie, Jules Savard. Happy birthday, Jules.
Thank you.
And of course, let me remind you about your prizes. 100,000 pesos cash care of Hannah Shampoo. And of course, the next Meg Ambassador will have her very own cover and feature for Meg Magazine. And of course, the the winner will be crowned the next Meg Ambassador. And Mike, do you have something to add to that?
Yes. The reason I'm part of the Meg Assembly is whoever wins I Am Meg and be the next Meg Ambassador, she will be part of the cast for the season 3 of I Am Meg. So I will give you your own show.
Yes! Isn't that exciting? And of course, we'd like to acknowledge the presence of all our audience members, our friends, and the top 60 ladies. Yeah! Let me join the members of the assembly and let's start. So for this week's Meg project, your very last Meg project, you actually did your cover shoot for Meg Magazine. And you worked with Miss Wyatt Ong and the whole Meg team, Miss Bianca Gonzalez, of course. Ira, Madam, how did you feel at your cover shoot?
I was very nervous, but then I always tell myself that it's such a privilege to work with the people behind Meg Magazine.
And you also did a cover story wherein Miss Wyatt herself interviewed you. How did you feel about that?
It was very natural. It just seemed like nagkukuntuan lang kami. I was very happy that I was able to express what I wanted to say and what I wanted to deliver to everyone watching the show.
Now, we're all excited and it's time to see your cover shot. You're so cute! How do you like your cover?
I'm really happy. When I look at it, it makes me smile.
Now, let's see if the members of the assembly agree with you and if they like it as well. Direct Mike, how do you feel?
I love it. Actually, would I notice your cover? And I think I will. I think it's because of your smile. I think you should smile more often. I think I know you're only 18 years old, but you come across as an old soul because you're so poised and you're so mature. And I think that's what's important. I think you could sell covers, so which is important.
Wow! Well, let's find out from Miss Wyatt, how was her cover story?
For your cover story interview, you were really able to answer with a lot of grace. You have wonderful answers, not just in your interview, but I'm sure you're going to be amazing after that.
Jules!
Yes.
Hello there.
Hello.
How do you think of her cover?
I love your cover, Ira. You know, I was telling you before how meticulous covers are. And honestly, Ira, out of all the girls, you've needed like the least mentoring from me. Because you're just so ready already, you know? And like Mike was saying and Miss Wyatt was saying, you have this old soul, but it was so nice to see your cover and how youthful you were. And I think that if you do become the next Meg Ambassador, you should definitely break through and smile more often and show that, you know, you're 18 and you're loving life. And it really just shows on your cover that you're just loving life and you're just proud to be who you are. And I'm very proud of you.
It's very important to stay true to who you are, and I think that was what was great about you, Ira. Beautiful. Don't change that.
Why, Ira? How do you feel?
Very emotional. I'm just very happy.
Well, good luck and congrats again. Beautiful cover. A round of applause for Ira. Next up, we've got the Blasian with Persuasion. Jazz, how was your cover shoot?
I did enjoy trying to be Max Magalona for the day. In fair, yung pag-posting natin ganon. But I mean, it's still something you really have to get used to. Hopefully, you guys are gonna be happy with it though.
Now it's time to see your cover. Wow, beautiful. How do you like it?
I love it so much. I didn't know that it'll come out as 10,000 more beautiful than I would have ever thought.
Okay, now let's see what the judges have to say. Direct Mike, what do you think of Jazz's cover?
It's one of those things that I think it really captures who you are. I've been this season. You're somebody that you can make anybody feel good about themselves. And I think that's really important for a Meg Ambassador. So congratulations, great job.
Okay, Jazz, we all know how talkative you are. So let's ask Miss Wyatt how your cover story was.
Jazz, I really like how you answered a very tough question, which is, how are you going to differentiate from Jules, who was the first ambassador and, you know, is in a league of her own? And I think the specificity with which you answered, the details that you gave, really convinced me that you were very sincere. And I think that unique ability to be your best without bringing other people down is your greatest strength. So congratulations, you were amazing.
And of course, your mentor, Jules, how do you think about Jazz's cover?
I think this is where I'm gonna get emotional.
Oh no.
Jazz, you are all that jazz. You know what I mean? You are an inspiration to me. Whenever I look at you, I always tell other people personally, I see so much of myself in her, and if there is anyone who could replace me, it would be you. You are world class, Jazz. We could bring you anywhere, and you would shine. And you know that. You know that I love you.
Last but definitely not the least, Yanni. Hi. Yanni, how was your cover shoot?
I really love how they were helping me so much. I knew that whatever instruction they had for me, it's gonna be for the best.
Wow, now I'm so excited to see your cover. Let's see it. I am so proud of you. What do you think of your cover? Do you like it?
I love it. I had no idea it would look like that.
Mike, do you like Yanni's cover?
I love Yanni's cover. But I know when you say you're beautiful, when you say you have a place in this world, you say that you are strong, and you say that you are Meg, I believe you. Congratulations. Love that cover.
Thank you, Mike. I want to know, Miss Wyatt, how was her interview?
I actually don't think that a Meg girl is all about having all the answers, but it's about courage. Your reel got very strong reactions from the team. And this is from people who have been doing this for years and years. I don't ever want to hear you say anymore, I'm ugly, pangit. Never say that, okay?
And last but not least, Jules, what do you think of Yanni's cover?
Yanni, actually you probably don't know this, but the first article that I ever wrote was about your sister. And when I met your sister, I said, wow, God actually creates people like this who are just so beautiful and so uniquely and sincerely kind. I look at your photo here, and then I look at your photo that we have for the cover. Oh my God, can you even believe it's the same girl? You have grown so much. And I know that because of your story and because of your participation on the show, no matter what happens, because of you, Yanni, thousands of girls are gonna audition for season 3, maybe even millions, because they were like, if she did it, so can I. And I just believe in you so much, Yanni, and this wouldn't have been the same experience for me if it weren't for you, Yanni. Seriously. Good job.
Wow. All of you ladies are so powerful and unique in your own special way. And it is now time for the members of the assembly to deliberate our very last deliberation. But while we do that, you ladies are going to have your very last Meg story assignment. While we deliberate, we want you to tell us, using your telepads, what would you do as the next Meg ambassador? Please leave the room and we will call you back later. Thank you, ladies, and good luck! So for this deliberation, it's going to be very special because the members of the assembly are not going to deliberate. Tonight, who better to ask than the top 16 ladies themselves? We want to know who you think should be the next Meg ambassador and why. Starting with Kate.
I've always believed in this girl since the beginning. Even if she's not out there, she still delivers it and she's very consistent.
Sino? I can't think. With your speeches earlier, I realized I think a Meg girl should be a beacon of hope. She is a testimony to what Meg does to women, to girls. And I think I would really love for her to be the next Meg ambassador because we all need hope, and she is that hope, sparkling hope that we all want to see on the cover.
Ayan, who's your Meg ambassador and why?
She's very consistent, and when I saw her cover, I was like, this is someone to look up to. She's an inspiration. The photo speaks for itself. She's very beautiful, and I think she can be the next Meg ambassador for me.
Thank you. Ange, who do you think is going to win and why?
all of them deserves to be the next Meg Ambassador. But I think this girl deserves it more than anyone else because knowing her, she's a real person inside and out. She makes everyone laugh and she's such a big inspiration to all the girls who doesn't know how to love themselves.
This girl has been my friend ever since. At the same time, she was my inspiration. I saw her as a really genuine person. And all throughout the challenges, nakita ko talaga yung effort niya.
Angie, who for you is the next Meg Ambassador and why?
As I followed the journey of the three girls, this is how I see them. Ira is someone you see to be the next Meg Ambassador. Jazz is someone you expect to be the Meg Ambassador, but Yani is someone you hope to be the next Meg Ambassador.
If I were to choose who's going to win, I'm gonna pick someone that has grown, that you saw from the bottom now on top.
Thank you, Trish. And last but not least, Yuki.
Every episode, I'd be surprised what this girl brings to the table. It's always something new, always brings her best performance. And I love it how she brings the best in everyone.
Ladies, thank you so much for your honesty. We will take into consideration everything you told us. And now it is time for the most difficult decision that we ever have to make. And when we return, we are going to find out who the next Meg Ambassador is. Ladies, welcome back. And now you carry with you your platforms and what your mission would be if ever you win the title of the next Meg Ambassador. And this is your very last Meg story assignment. I know all of us, we're all getting emotional right now because we're all gonna miss each other. Let's start with Ira. What's your platform?
What I want to see in this world is that to make people write their own stories. I want people to break stereotypes that we see in the society. Just because you're not skinny doesn't mean you can't be a model. Just because you're the geek in class, you can't be into fashion. Just because I'm young, it doesn't mean I can't conquer the world and be an inspiration to other people. As the next Meg Ambassador, if ever I win, I want to be the living proof of that. I'll do what I love, which is writing, editorials, and broadcasting, and I'll never limit myself.
Thank you, Ira. Next, Jazz. What is your platform? Please share it with us.
So along the journey, I think I can sum it up. The best thing that I've had was a sisterhood, and I think that's my grand prize in this competition. And I learned that through my sisters here. There's different types of beauty, there's different types of challenges, problems, and the like. And I found myself not only being empowered by them, but also inspired to empower others as well. So as a Meg Ambassador, I think I'd like to bring that sisterhood out, being that friend that you could tweet late at night and say hello, or you want to share a funny picture too. And that's my whole inspiration to what I'm gonna do in the future.
Thank you, Jazz. Thank you. And of course, Yani, what is your mission?
Okay, so coming into the competition, I was just full of questions and I didn't know where to get the answers. I joined the competition for others because they saw something in me, something special in me that I didn't see. And then as the weeks went by, I saw it for myself. And now that the season is over, I want to win for the girl who sees herself as her biggest bully, to the girl who doesn't see her worth. At the start of the competition, the mantra, it was just words to me. But now, I live by it, and it's really rewarding, fulfilling, and empowering because at the end of the day, we are all beautiful, we are all strong, and we all have a place in this world.
Thank you. Thank you so much for always being honest. We all I thought that this was just a beauty contest, that this was just for fun, not realizing the depth and the real purpose of this competition. I feel like a winner just meeting all of you. And you, Ira, what you taught me was that it's okay to be myself. I always thought that I needed to change to please people, not realizing that I was already pleasing the people who really mattered to me just by being myself. And Jazz, what you helped me learn about myself is that it's okay to make mistakes. Because what I learned from you is that you can bounce back. You can always bounce back. Every time you fall, you can get up. So I thank you for showing me how to smile despite all the problems. And Yanni, what I learned from you is how to embrace all my flaws. That inspired me so much that it's okay to take a step back and look at yourself and see all your insecurities and just embrace all of that. My sister Sap was always like my ate, but I want to thank you because you made me feel like I was an ate to you, that I somehow helped you. So we would like to thank you. First off, I'd like to ask everyone to give a round of applause to all these amazing ladies. So who's it gonna be? There can only be one winner and one Meg ambassador. And I'm sorry to say that it is not you. Ira. But I'd like to congratulate you for making it this far. But you're still so young. You're still so young. You still have a lot to do and you still have so much to offer. We'd like to know how you feel and what you would like to say.
I'm just happy to be here, see everyone here with me. I'm very blessed. I'm very thankful.
Thank you, Ira. Madam. So it's down to two ladies. Who's it gonna be? Jazz or Yanni? And like I've said, there can only be one winner, only one Meg ambassador. And I am sorry, you are not the next Meg ambassador. Jazz. Jazz. What can you say, Jazz?
And you're not gonna see me cry because I told her already, you know what? I believe in you, Yanni, and I'm completely confident in you. I hope that means a lot for you. I love you. You know that, baby.
So that means that our next Meg ambassador is Yanni! Yanni! Yanni, what do you have to say?
Really overwhelmed, and IMEG was never part of the plan. It was something that just happened, so I'm really happy and thankful. To my girls, to like everyone, thank you so much.
We'd like to call in her family to please join. Congratulations, Yanni! Congratulations, Yanni! Woo! The next Meg ambassador. Thank you again, everyone, for being here with us tonight. Thank you to our top 16 ladies. Thank you to our members of the attendee and to everyone who joined us. And I'd like to know and hear it for the last time, ladies. What's our Meg mantra? I am beautiful. I am strong. I have a place in this world. I am Meg. Now it's time to party.
And by the looks of it, you're such a showstopper. And by the heart of it, you said